What is up, everybody? In today's video, actually, let me say dudes and dudettes. We got to keep that thing going because that's gonna be something that's iconic here. Anyway, in this video, we are going to be going over a tier list. I mean, I feel like it's been long enough, especially since we're gonna get another update Wednesday. Hopefully they drop before like 7 o'clock again, because that was not ideal for some people. So yeah, that update's looking. I mean, I don't really know much that's gonna be in it, but I do know that we're gonna be getting Enterprise. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for that. So let's just get straight into it. Now, one of the units I don't have, but I have watched a few showcases on her, so I can give you a fair rating. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so now we are on the tier list, and as you can see, this is the same from the last time I touched it. If you want like descriptions on all these guys, go to my past videos where I talk about it. I think I have like three videos going over it. But yeah, we have 4 new units here. These are screenshots from the ones I have. So yes, I did obtain ruler on Megumin. That's also in one of my videos. S-Death I just got, so I don't really have anything on her yet, and Bambi. Well, we'll just get into that. But yeah, the first unit that we are going to be talking about is Megumin from Konosuba. Now, Megumin, she is a very good nuke unit. She does very good DPS, yes, but at the end of the day, she is very expensive, and the only time that you're really gonna be able to max her out is in an infinite raids and like the events and like virtual stages. In an actual story, I think you could get her to like her second to last upgrade. I don't believe you can max her out because her last upgrade cost 40k, and the one before that I think cost 20k. But yeah, if you have all of her stats and damage, and you have a bunch of damage relics on her, she is doing around 100k to 135k damage every 10 seconds. But if you have your thing in SPA, she's doing around 60 to 70k damage every 6 seconds. Every 6.4 to 6 seconds, depending on what side buffs you are also gaining from your relics. Meaning, Megumin could potentially go. I would say she goes above Ichigo. Due to Ichigo is very expensive, yes, but Megumin, she is a hybrid off placement. So you don't have to upgrade her to the last upgrade like Ichigo, or you don't really have to upgrade her at all like anyone up here. She's a hybrid off placement, so she is very good to use. Plus, if you have ruler off her, she's doing 7.9k off placement. Base damage without ruler, I think maxed out, she does around like 30k. But she has a nuke that does 500% of her damage. And if you reach Etherealization 6, her nuke does 1000% of her damage, which is utterly crazy. Like, if you have ruler on her and you have her doing 135k, her nuke will do 1 million damage. It is absolutely crazy. So that's why she deserves a spot here. These two are both expensive, but he doesn't become hybrid then. And Sun Jin-woo, I mean, you just can't beat the GOAT, bro. You just can't beat him. Next, we have S-Death. Now, S-Death is a very, very good freeze unit. We can actually go in-game here to talk about what she does. Her first passive is an ability, Frost Domain, and she releases a full AoE attack, dealing 100% of her damage, and freezes all enemies in range for 3 seconds. Next, she has a passive, which once an enemy enters her range, they get frozen for 2 seconds, and this applies to everyone. So, like, for example, maxed out, she has about 71 range. So if someone just walks into a range, they're just frozen. Like, it's just so easy. Next, she has another passive, which Ice Empress, she freezes an enemy. She freezes any enemy she attacks for 1 second. Every time an enemy is frozen, she gains a 2.5% damage buff up to 50% damage buff. 75% on Etherealization 4, and it's a 5% damage gain on Etherealization 2. And once she reaches the buff cap, her next attack will reset it. So you always want to have her somewhere where she's like constantly attacking, or else you're just going to lose that maximum amount of damage that you could be doing. Next, we have our next passive, Queen of Ice, which any allied ice unit placed within Ice Empress's range receives 20% damage buff. So if you're using like Grimjaw or Ragna, they receive a 20% damage buff because they are in the range of S-Death. And then she has a final ability. Oh, she has two abilities. After reaching 50 kills on her meter, as Death can now summon Ice Cavalry for the next 5 waves. She's basically just like Sun Jinwoo and Coyote. Each wave summons 10 Ice Soldiers. Wave 1 HP, 15% of Death's total damage. After each wave, they gain 5% damage and 5% walk speed. This is utterly crazy because she's getting stronger and stronger servants. If you have ruler on her, she's doing, which is her best trait because she is a one placement. If you have ruler on her, she is doing around 48,000 damage, 48 to 58,000 damage due to her damage buffs when she pops the ability. But yeah, she's doing around that much damage, and when it's like 15%, that's like what, like 7k health, then it'll go up to 10k, then up to probably 12 to 15k, and then probably max out at 20k health with like a 20% faster walk speed. And then her last passive, if Ice Empress attacks a non-boss enemy under 20% health, it has a 30% chance. We can't read it here, but it has a 30% chance to instantly just kill itself. So yeah, she is pretty broken, which puts her honestly above Ichigo again. I mean, these people are just getting like put above and above. I'm gonna have to move Scarlet Maid down. Probably under Ace. She is a very held up DPS. Ulquiorra is getting moved down. His damage doesn't really stack up there anymore. He's better than these two. Grimjaw, he's nice bleed. He'll go above Ace. I actually still don't know if he becomes hybrid. I have to check that out one day. And then Coyote does need to move above Ichigo because Coyote is the cheapest guy to max out and does the most and does really good DPS. Plus he summons and it's crazy. So yeah, she goes under Megumin. She is kind of expensive, but you're getting a bunch of frees, a bunch of summons. It's just utterly like it's very good. Very, very good. Next up, we have Bambi. So Bambi, I don't have her evolved, but she basically she has a 35% to project a random status effect based on your team's most used element. So, for example, if you have the most placed down water elements, she'll do slow. Most placed down wind, she'll do wind shear. Most placed down road, she'll do bleed, dark, stun, fire, burn, light radiation, which is a pretty odd one, and then ice, she will freeze people. So she's a pretty good sub support unit. She doesn't really do that good of DPS. I mean, mine's like base level. I mean, it's mid level, and it also points her in SPA because she's pretty slow. But she's a 3 placement, so her best trait would probably be Sacred or Astral. I would probably say Astral, because she does a bunch of like affliction stuff, so it'd be best to have a lot of affliction on a 3 placement. I don't know how cheap she is because no one really uses her. But yeah, that's basically all she does. If I had to put her anywhere, I would put her probably in the mid tier. Actually, no. I'd put her above Tirabel. Because Tirabel just slows. She does base practically the same thing as Tirabel. Both do bad damage, same placement, cheap. I believe she's hybrid as well. She's pretty good for support, but she's not like a top tier support like Esdeath. She's not a top tier nuke slash DPS like Megumin, so she's not very up there with the rest. But she is a very reliable person. And Janaloo is someone I don't have. She basically just does freeze. She has an ability where she does 200% of her damage to people that are she's attacking, and then she does 300 to 400% depending on your etherealization level to enemies that are freeze. She's a heal unit. She's rarely cheap, around 1,000 to 1,200. And I'm pretty sure she's a 3 placement, so your best trait would be Astral to get that extra lasting freeze, or Sacred if you want to just like just get more overall damage than freeze. But yeah, I'd have to say she goes mid tier. Definitely above Law because I believe she's cheaper. I think Law does more damage, but it's okay though because Law's ability is really the only reason you should ever really be using him anyway. because she's a hill unit. She's cheap. Like there's no reason not to really. If she's the person you get, there's not really a reason not to use her. But I'm letting you know there are tons of better people. Tons of better people. So yeah, that is the finished tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed, and that will be the video. See ya, dudes and dudettes.